Here are 3 laws that you should always abide when texting girls. In the last 5 years, I've coached over 500 men in my community, and I got them dates, friends with benefits, relationships, and even wives. And based on the stuff that I found myself repeating in my coaching calls over and over again lately, I decided to make 3 texting laws you have to abide by at all times if you want to get laid a billion times or find a girlfriend. These are the things that fix 90% of texting mistakes I see, both with beginners and intermediates. And if you wonder who the hell I am and why you should listen to me, well, I kind of just told you, no? Years of coaching, plenty of clients. Anyway, I'm Louis Farfield's World of Warcraft and League of Legends nerd turned degenerate ladies man turned wholesome boyfriend. Now teaching guys like you how to get laid more through dating apps. So grab a drink, lean back, and let's dive straight into law number 1. The first law, prioritizing flow over timing. Guys, this is a big one. Flow is so much more important than texting back a bit slower to seem busy and cool. And it's one of the most popular questions I get from my clients. It's how long should I wait before replying? And back when I was coming up in this world, the standard rules were stuff like if she's making you wait, make her wait twice as long. And generally just don't text back within 3 hours. And look, if you're glued to your phone all the time, just waiting to reply the second that she texts, that's gonna look a little bit desperate. But overthinking the exact number of minutes before you're gonna reply, that is just as desperate. You're just camouflaging your desperation to give you a little bit of extra time. And yes, unfortunately, women are smart, and sooner or later she's going to see right through your game. So here's the truth. Reply when it makes sense, but don't break the flow. If she just texted you after being busy for a few hours, well then chances are that she's now on her phone and now she has time to go back and forth a bit quicker. So this is the perfect moment for you to reply quick as well and to let the conversation roll. Because it is in these moments of a quick back and forth that you get a sense of what it is like to talk to this other person. Can they be witty on the spot? Can you bounce off each other's text and create fun out of thin air? Because those are the moments that she's going to start liking you more. And if you don't have the skills yet to do that, well, you're watching the right channel. We're learning. Anyway, once you understand how flow works, you'll notice another landmine. And that is guys sabotaging the flow with needy little add-on questions. And that's where law number 2 comes in. The second law is stop appendix questions. I know that guys who are actually in my mentoring program and they're watching my YouTube videos, when they hear this, they're going to facepalm because I've digitally slapped the shit out of them so many times for making this mistake. It's like beginners and intermediate guys, they just can't stop doing this. Here's what happens. Ba, wonderful day. To you too. What are you up to this weekend? Spending time with the family today, grilling and drinking a couple of drinks, then having dinner together. Sounds chill. What's your Sunday afternoon drink of choice? Do you see what my client did there? He added a question at the end. Yeah, okay, Louis. He asked a question, lol, so what? I swear to God, guys cannot stop themselves from adding a question after at least half the text they send. And their logic is this. Well, I need to give her something to reply to. Why the hell would she text me back if I don't clearly give her something to reply to? Well, and the problem with that, again, is that women are smart. And it doesn't take many exchanges of text for her intuition to go, somehow it feels like this guy really needs me to text back. And she might not consciously think, he's adding a simple question after every text because he's scared that I won't text back. But she sure as hell feels it. What you and your questions are sub-communicating is that deep down, you're afraid that you're not good enough. And you believe that she won't engage with you if you don't give her a clear reason to. And to be honest, that is something that usually takes quite a lot of time to learn because it stems from deep beliefs that you hold about yourself. And here's the paradox. When you stop your appendix questions, you'll notice that you will actually get fewer replies. And that, of course, terrifies most guys. But that's where law 3 comes in to save your ass. And the third law is that you are good enough. Now show her. Law number 2, not sending your appendix questions, creates a new problem. You will be getting fewer replies. Law 3, however, solves this problem. You see, what most guys need to realize is that they actually are good enough for the women that they're getting to know. What isn't good enough, however, is the way that they text or the way that they communicate in real life for that matter. And by the way, that's why guys who improve their texting usually also notice these benefits in real life too. So let's look look at this screenshot again. To you too. What are you up to this weekend? Spending time with my family today, grilling and drinking a couple of drinks. Sounds chill. What's your Sunday afternoon drink of choice? Here's what I always ask my clients. Are you really interested in what you just asked? So in this case, do you legitimately give a fuck what her afternoon drink of choice is? So then why do you ask? Well, because you're afraid that your alternative won't get a reply. You are afraid that if your text doesn't demand an answer, then you simply won't get one. But what you're actually doing here is denying her the chance to meet you. Like, seriously, think about this for a second. She just shared a bunch of info and you're doing what? Sounds chill. What drink do you pick? Guys, you are avoiding the essence of game here. Just a quick reminder that you are supposed to find out whether you and the girl you're talking to are a match or not. And how the hell can you find out if all you're doing is playing safe like this? Like, when can she get to know you? Your goal is to either get rejected or get loved. And both are a win. If she loves you and you love her back, then great. Go stimulate her G-spot or her heart. If she rejects you, then great. Because rejection teaches you what isn't right for you. Next. But Louis, what should I say instead? Brother man, you literally have thousands of options, and that's the beauty of this flirting game. You can say anything you want. All that I ask is that it's you. All you need to do is trust your own opinions, trust your own interests, and trust that your humor, they're good enough. Stop filtering yourself so much and just blurt out what you truly believe and what you truly want to say. And now I don't know who is watching this video right now, and so I don't know your opinions and I don't know your story, but I can freestyle some options for you. To you too, what are you up to this weekend? Spending time with the family today, grilling and drinking a couple of drinks, and then having dinner together. Grilling first and then dinner? Sounds like we're both bulking. Oh man, I wish I could have a dinner with my family this week. I'm limited to FaceTimes with my mom and thumbs up texts with my dad. Just a couple of drinks? We all know you got that one uncle who will go near blackout. I love grilling and my steaks are perfect. I never really figured out how to do the potatoes right. You'll have to cover that. Sounds wholesome. Enjoy it a bit extra, knowing that I'll be slaving away all weekends to make sure I increase shareholder value. Yum. Can I get one steak, please? Medium rare. One chicken thigh, preferably spicy. And just enough coleslaw to pretend I could be healthy. Now, these might not be your style, but you get the picture, right? They share the type of humor, they shared a bit of family situation, favorite foods, relatability, and so on and so on. So, next time you catch yourself adding that little needy question at the end of your text, delete it and replace it with whatever comes to mind when you don't filter, when you actually give yourself the chance to connect or get rejected. So, to summarize, law number 1 kills the silly timing games. Law number 2 kills the insecure little follow-up questions, the appendix questions. And law number 3 shows you the real solution, which is bringing out the real you. And if you get these 3 right, you're already ahead of 99% of guys who are still obsessing over reply times or cowering behind safe little questions that eventually get them left on red anyway, by the way. Now, if you want someone to guide you through all of this or someone to watch over your shoulder as you're figuring it all out, while at the same time having a fucking awesome community of guys very similar to you who are all on the same mission, supporting each other, leveling up, book a call with us for free. Link in the description. There we go. I hope this video helps you, man. I really do. And here's a big kiss on your nose.